Hello, lovely people. Welcome to an amazing episode and our very first episode on Tete with Myles. And I am your host, Richael Myles, aka Vanilla. Okay, I know you've been waiting for this beautiful day, but trust me, it's going to be worth the wait. And thank you so much for staying tuned and sticking with us till this time. Today, we have an interesting topic to talk about, and it says, can love and cheating coexist? Sounds interesting, right? I know you can't wait to be part of the discussion. But before then, I have an interesting guest, a beautiful one at that, and I know you're going to love her as much as I do. Before then, let's go for a quick commercial break. Welcome back. I call my guest D Square, and she is Doreen Dunwell. Welcome to Tete with Myles.
Thank you very much.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I really love your hairstyle. I think I have to change mine though,
You have to.
Yes. So today we're talking about love and cheating, as I said.
Sure.
So I wanted to ask, have you fallen in love before? What does love actually mean to you?
Thank you very much for having me here. And first of all, yes, I have fallen in love and I'm still in love, if I should say that. And then, secondly, in my opinion, I think love is an intense feeling of deep affection.
Okay.
Why do I say so? I don't know whether you fall in love before, but when I was in love for the first time, when I saw the guy, of course, I'm not a lesbian, so when I fell in love with a guy for the first time, something unimaginable, something that cannot be explained was in my whole body. Butterflies, cockroaches, and all the insects you can think of were in me. Kind of some feeling. And I knew I was in love. Unfortunately, that guy in question was also in love. And it was so intense. Hence me using the word intense.
Okay.
So, as I said earlier, love is it's an intense thing.
Yeah.
It can't be explained.
Yeah.
Trust me. So if you ask me,
it's more or less like having a connection with somebody, and it feels like
it's something very natural. You can't explain it.
Yeah, you feel something for the person. You don't even know what is actually attracting you to the person.
You can't pinpoint it out.
Yeah, and which takes me to the other side. When you are in love with somebody else, do you think you can love another person at the same time?
This is dicey. Yes and no.
Okay.
If I can take you somewhere back a few years ago, I had a father called Mr. Bruce Baden. He's passed on, may he so rest in peace. I think I asked him this kind of very question, and he told me yes. Even if you have 10 rings on your finger as misses, you still fall in love with somebody else because love does not end. And if love doesn't end, that means if I see Joshua, I'm in love with Joshua.
Okay.
I might travel to Canada. I'll see Charles.
Okay.
Before I know, Charles is in my system. I mean, love doesn't end. So if you ask me, yes, you can love A, B, C, D, but in different ways.
Okay.
You understand? In different ways. Just like a mother loving her kids.
Okay.
They are all the same siblings or something. But the love you have for Grace is quite different from the one you have for Mercy or George.
Yeah.
Though they are your kids. But because of how they behave at home, your feelings for them differs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you ask me, that's what I'll say.
And so when it comes to intimacy wise, as in having a partner, a boyfriend, a husband, that kind of way, you think is appropriate to even have that kind of feeling for somebody else when you know you are in an intimate or an affair with somebody else?
My dear, this life is unfair. So if you ask me, if I'm in love with my husband or I'm married to my husband, yeah, of course I can fall in love with somebody might be stronger physically, uh, more handsome, more richer than him. And you know, women and money.
I know, right? But
So
don't you feel like it's like you're cheating?
cheating.
Yes. Because in my own understanding, if you say that that person is richer, that person is more handsome, it feels like you are loving the person based on certain conditions, don't you think?
We don't love one person because of one thing, or we don't love. Sure, you don't love one person because of one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am in love with you. I'm in love with your beauty. I'm in love the way you respect.
Yeah.
I'm in love the way you express yourself. I can't just say I'm in love with your beauty. What if the beauty fades away? Will I still be in love with you?
No.
Hell no. So if I'm in love with Joe
Mm-hmm.
because of his physique, definitely I would. I'm not talking for all women,
Yeah.
but me. Definitely when I see um who else, Charles, maybe Charles, I like the way he walks gradually, and love grows. So if I see Charles the way he walks, if I see him at the gym, the way he exercises, look, women, they are moved by what they hear.
Yeah.
But me, I'm moved by what I see, what I hear, and almost everything, and what I smell. So I can be in love with my husband and still fall in love with somebody else. You can call it unfair. I don't care.
Why? Because if you find yourself in the, let's turn it to the other side.
Okay.
We women can be dramatic. We exaggerate about things. And in our community, they just say,
We
okay,
frown at it.
yes, a man can actually be with two women, but a woman can be with two men.
We call
In
that
terms
hypocrisy.
of, exactly.
If I may say,
But this is the world we found ourselves in. This is the society.
if you want you to be ruled by those rules and regulations, fair enough. Me, I don't give a damn about it. That is me. I do what pleases me. I don't do what if we are to live by people's opinions and ideas, you will not make yourself happy. I come first, you come second, no matter what. Not even my kids. Because if I'm not happy with myself, how do I extend that kind of love to my kids?
Okay.
So if I I am living with my husband and I fall in love with some other guy, that is me. As long as I play my role as a wife, as a mother, or as a whatever it is in the house diligently, what is your beef with me?
So if you find your husband with another woman, you wouldn't be bothered.
Me, I don't care.
Are you sure?
Me.
Have
We
you?
are yet to know each other
Okay.
more, but that is why I say that I don't know what jealousy is.
Okay.
Meaning jealousy. I don't know how it feels. Na obi timi jealousy na we ko pra obi ana we ko kum obi ana se wakoye de nsem fata. Minimu ye.
I mean for and no jealousy. I'll call it obsession. When you're obsessed with something too much.
Let's call it however you want to call it.
Yeah.
But me, when it comes to me, or your media, and if your husband is going to be happy outside, but comes home with happiness,
Okay.
won't you be happy?
Of course.
If he goes out and all the boss, what if he hurts you?
Okay.
So if he goes out and he cheats and he becomes happy and he comes home happy, who benefits?
You.
I do.
Yeah.
So what's this big deal with cheating and all that? As long as I stay in my corner and I don't see it, that probably Ebe me before. Before so they me, I don't entertain that.
Okay.
People around me knows that or know that. Me before cry, I'll try and cut it off because makoma no is so important to me that ema obi bi be me before eba ha me no what no on my
Oh, yeah,
bonting.
the okay.
Inti no, if he cheats and makes him happy, fair with me.
Okay. But have you personally, whether your husband or in your previous
Relationship.
relationships, have you ever experienced cheating? Have you seen a partner cheating on you or
Oh,
something
I
like
don't need
that?
to go far or talk about somebody. With me, yes.
Okay.
Because cheating has different categories or we have different types of cheating. Why do I say so? Being on phone, probably you be on bed with your husband. He's on his phone, probably doing business, and I'll be on phone chatting with a male friend. Sometimes he will send me um his nude pictures and uncalled for like pictures.
Okay.
When he sees it, or when even if he doesn't say it, to me, because I feel that it is not fair to him, it becomes cheating. I
Okay.
might even fantasize about my ex-boyfriend, how he makes love to me or how he touches me. I'm cheating here.
Okay.
So cheating depends. If as long as you don't see it, my partner doesn't see it, it becomes cheating.
Okay.
So financially we can cheat, emotionally we can cheat, um, in so many ways.
Okay.
We even have something like a micro something
Micro
cheating.
cheating.
You think you are perfect,
Mm-hmm.
but when we go into all these categories of cheating, you'll be found wanting.
But there are so many things we can do to prevent those things from happening because I believe cheating is a state of mind. If you make up your mind to cheat, that is when you do it. So if you think there are certain things you can do to prevent it, why don't you do it? Like you said, somebody can send you an explicit photo or video. What can you do to prevent those things? Because one, it's more or less like you are cheating and flirting at the same time. You're entertaining the person.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you stop it? What do you do to stop it? There are so many ways you can go about it to stop that thing from happening because that is when infidelity comes in.
Do you know why some people cheat?
No.
Some people, first of all, cheat for fun. Some cheat because what they are getting outside under the name cheating, they don't get it home or from home. And for 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 society not to judge me or to judge what I am doing, it's going to be under the carpet
Okay.
as between that new partner and me. But if you ask me um, a personal question, I would say that it is because I don't get what I need from my old husband. Oh, sorry, my current husband.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I am doing this with um maybe James or whatever or whoever.
Yeah.
But in case ɛyɛ adeɛ a menya wɔ fie daadaa,
Okay.
because aboa wa me wɔ fie no, ondidi wɔ abɔnten. Nti, even my husband ɔnyɛ the fun type, ɔnyɛ like talkative or bibi, ɔyɛ reserved. Meko ho aberanteɛ bi ɔnyɛ reserved, he flows with me, and I become that kind of free with the person.
Mm-hmm.
Then me, no, because my husband is not aware, cheating.
Okay.
Cheating. If he had been more, say, free, and as free, and that's one me bon komo accessory, Emma manager, then me and me quiet. It's one why you're contributing factor for me to cheat.
Why don't you communicate?
You don't know.
Communicate to him. He's doing something. You want something from your man. You're not getting it. But
Some
you're not communicating. How are you going to get it?
some men are too bossy to be corrected. Some men feel like I am the man. I provide. I do this. So I do what I want. And so I can't be, yes, corrected or I can't, it doesn't stand for correction. And you know, if I have tried it once or twice and it doesn't work or didn't work, I look out. Me need patience for akokro and I say
no
we.
go agree for anybody.
Because when I die, I'll be judged alone. I won't be judged like as a married couple.
Okay.
Because I saw cry worry in you. Until the me feel say ochine be me who how to put it in tree. But I do what pleases me.
Okay.
So my come you back me and I say, so you are still that. Of course I'll still be married to you, but I'll get my happiness somewhere else. I'll come home and play my wifely duties. What about that?
Okay.
It's Anna make us say we don't have to judge people. If you see somebody cheating, the best is for you to get closer to the person and then find out not now then I will cheat. Find a nice way. Then before you even know it, are more reasons why he or she is doing that. Then in a nice way again, you advise him or her to deter from it. But to kind of straight away, bullshit at you.
Okay. So if you find your partner cheating or you suspect your partner that you claim you are in love, or he even claims he's in love with you, now who say yeah or fawechini or for whether sexually or any kind of way, can you confront the person or have you ever confronted such a situation? Have you found yourself in that kind of
Me first of
position?
all, cry. Me uncle bank because of a man. Me
No,
so
it's not about you fighting the lady, but confronting your man.
confrontation leads to fighting because if you maybe son no when you nyansa sabi and I say when you abotre anchurch mu ebia because what the eye sees is quite different from what is being done or what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
If you better say my husband know what if we in the knees but my dream who you am say you are his side chick now me he said some questions of course you flare up and you give me answers that I wouldn't like.
Okay.
Into me baby so cry.
Maybe it's
Me baby so
based on how you go about it.
me personally me baby so if some me who say be a moti ho and I'm on coca come and sit down I'll ask for Welch. The new boy didn't check the moment
You actually join the table.
you don't know me well.
I see. I love this.
No, come here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let me continue to me and message Chamika. That won't happen.
Mm-mm.
We'll sit together. I will say who said them kind of interesting. I'll join in. And you're interested now. So table first other tables is I am and I
Mm-hmm.
had that one my better.
No, this is intentional because
I will not even say hi, I'm not me and fuck that. Sorry. To hell with that.
okay.
So table na yama.
So what's your purpose being on the table? You don't introduce
My
yourself.
no monsa. And why am I? Me ho.
Then they tell you to leave the table because if I'm the woman.
Because I will say, oh, may I? Can I use a chair?
Obviously, no.
If it's no, and then still, I a public place, and your personal or private stuff, let's not hobby. Into me, confront you in a way, I
am going back to what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You join the table.
Sure.
You don't introduce yourself as a wife or a girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
as a main chick. Okay. Now, you ask to sit with them. Now, Okacha will say, me, the science team, Okacha will say, you can't join us because I'm having a time with my partner on the table and I leave you. I live with my partner. What are you going to do? Because that one, you didn't introduce yourself.
Wouldn't say maybe say may I say that I didn't ask you personally. I asked the two of you. So whoever gives me the answer, and say what me couldn't him say me na me na ere me can't she. What make I said no? You said that. That me na even to, but mommy that due respect to but you're waiting at
And so now it's up to the man to say, okay,
yes
she's my wife or whatever.
And I'm me introducing me home. The me and so on pacho. Me shan the me chi the monum ne boy din chen dia mo no mofa. Me wi am so pacho bra pacho na untia mami. Me ya oyere untimi kasa debi ne se me ya no ubetua because that man ade ochin se obechin na obe gidigidi you rather push him away.
Okay,
but pull him closer with your words or your actions. No bra pacho sister won't feel na so misika na say sorry ansuna pacho na kache o bra na say ukunu senka mo nkata na finchi amade.
This is gaslighting. You are putting the man in a serious tension.
Ochine baby man.
I don't think the man will ever look at your face.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so this takes me to another question, which says, okay, if you find your partner cheating, there's something called forgiveness. If he asks for forgiveness, do you think the relationship is still going to be strong as it was before?
Once again, yes and no.
Okay.
Um, forgiveness is very, very important. Me, I need forgiveness if every microsecond. Because
Okay.
I sin every microsecond as a human being. Because even my choice of words, I might think say yeah, but it be na wono but they are formal.
Okay.
Until unknowingly my formal no. I need to be forgiven. Until forgiveness there we all deserve it. Because one forgive you cry liver cancer, so whatever. Who invite a lot of sicknesses about.
Yeah.
Forgive and feel free. But be mindful, say, uh, forgiving a character and say when will not be taken for granted. Because to
Okay.
forgive you na na who act say the BBNC. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
Who am me that child no anya besin ko. Next mo besan bi. But what forgiving no mani hu eh ne mfomso na twetwe ho kakra me leave money space no on nsua nyansa
Okay.
and that's on fair there's this word I want to use but it's not
To
coming.
correct
Yes, and
himself.
that's a recreational time
Okay.
on fair prepare ne ho yie said the do ye na kofa the way aba no on koye bio
Okay.
but me da che wa na wasan yeah man room to heal himself
Okay.
and then to heal the situation.
Okay.
Until maybe say forgiveness is okay. And now, are okay? No, so. Man, the time to heal. You see, any, they we for the all grieving, no, any
Okay.
they while offending, no. And then again, no, cause I say with the relationship,
Go
like,
back to however it was before.
because yes and no, no, not a one and not ever. Trust me, you can't be say forgive and forget. And you know,
It doesn't work
it
that way.
doesn't. Maybe some people it works, but me it doesn't work. Even if it's going to work, a bit take it time. Um, you know, people around you or things around you would always remind you of your partner's infidelity. And I
Okay.
said, oh yeah, you know, a reminder one we nipa. Let's face the reality.
Okay.
Obekai say, and I said, okay, husband crying a girl need din cry. It
Okay.
reminds you of that thing. So they
Okay.
tell me, okay, so as a woman, what attitude best son?
Okay.
I don't know about men, but I'm sure the same goes for the men. Will we be better son? Will customer will need be, and as will be all send any something will just trigger that moment. Be now wufu ya na we damata wasi ye no.
Okay.
Nti Emma said na motie no. You might pretend say things are okay,
Mm-hmm.
but within you, no, why
It's
wouldn't
not
pass
okay.
say and you're okay?
Yeah.
We will not pretend. And in
Mm-hmm.
marriage in Krano, one pretend, yeah, won't mean live even 10 years in marriage.
Okay.
Until you know,
But
pretend to
pretending to love the person, to
even
be
more than
like,
how it was.
yeah,
What?
no, don't you think it's traumatizing? Ebe how I say, what the whole baby hantel? Don't you think
How
so?
I wish I could use or I could call a spade a spade. Say, Sabi, even if you see your husband
Mm-hmm.
in the act of having sex with
Sex.
his girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
what they are trying to cry, said then cry. The next time he's coming to you as his wife,
Okay.
Ube people say Ube is that the support before he enters you. Because you know how you look and feel.
Yes.
Now that call yes, I did be no na
Yeah. It's like
or sounds with the bow hono.
he has already shared. Why is
Uh-huh.
he coming back to you?
And when that thing or that feeling comes to mind, a bed in power say, my door to say said and I'm a door and I say even more. My dad down him that I'm in the first place.
Okay.
So that thing is not going to be the same. Let's call a spade a
Spade is
spade.
spade.
We don't need to, unless you want to pretend.
Okay.
And I can't say any perfect marriage, you know.
Yeah.
Because obiase or can there ni kwan we jemu and away. I may say me treman so pa me free obi krom at me treman so pa. Me dream say enti one ne eye saa de no or touching her and we so be touching and then so me ha say.
Yeah.
I mean ni nyina ka Emma we yare cry. Though you have forgotten about it and forgiven him, it will be the same.
But there's no way you can actually forget about it.
You can forgive in a way, but forgetting, my dear,
it's always ring a bell.
I'm telling you.
It will always ring. And do you think it's actually good to let a third party know about whatever is going when this cheating thing comes in marriage or relationships? Do you think a third party should come in to talk about it?
For me,
would you advise?
Me, as I always say, me, Bibi, I'm the me home. Me, I don't think a third party should come in.
Okay.
Third party now, or what I don't want to side check in my question.
Okay.
Which one? Then that means a fourth party, because we are two, me, my husband, and the side chick. I had three already.
Okay.
So whoever comes in again is a fourth party, and even three is a crowd. So why would I even invite a fourth party? When I'm macho, and as a matching, it should stay in there.
Okay.
For my own reputation and his reputation, and for say, ukwachi obi se obi asabi owi ade na say one can abontia ukwa osro because his or her secret is in your hands. Of free say oye bibi kitwe bi kura obetumi
use it against
him or her ntino. Uka after all what can we what catch obi ewe nti dem bi na obi so na so be ferry. But one kana about some kind of respect or esro bi ni obuobi whether true or not true, but you still have that kind of command over that person.
Okay.
I don't believe say watching away. Do catch up in a year then. Because who catch any pana. I'm selling myself, I'm selling my husband and what he did. I'm opening new doors for other side chicks to come in. Oh papa wait. Okay, mapa. Let me go and try my
luck with him.
But one can in the no wa bonteno. Still sign him. It be so come.
Yeah.
Because our yemun and him wo. So to our warrior. We have a movie.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to invite a fourth party. You said third party. The third party is already there.
Yeah.
The fourth party. No.
Okay. So do you think there are any kind of measures we can put in place to prevent ourselves or our partners say omo nkwa abonten and I say yankasa do we have to set certain boundaries for ourselves that's okay, this is my principle or this is what my partner and I we've actually decided to do initiating the marriage or relationship say obian to me there's nothing that's actually going to attract you outside the relationship.
I wonder why you're asking this question. When him say this area it's unfair. Principles, rules and regulations, promises, and they are meant to be broken.
Okay.
Men break here. How then do I come back to apologize and say when there is no sin, there's no forgiveness?
I believe in the sense that okay, so something made you cheat. You actually saw something on another partner, but why don't you? I feel you have to communicate with your partner, and then at the corner establish marriage just for you not to go out of your marriage to go and look for that thing.
My dear, you're a woman. What should you say? Should you go out right now? You see a new shoe on the market. Oh, better.
Okay.
And men are insatiable, just as women. Into whether you set rules, regulations, boundaries, whatever, it will be broken. So me, my husband, I've left him just like that. He should spread his wings and test waters.
No, there's nothing like love.
Love? Upobia. So and I say you don't even set boundaries because love comes with trust. So who don't know? How What is your beef? So make I
Okay.
say, well, if you're married, uko cheat na ubana se weni ajia. Happiness ne se bi kanwa kanwoma. Okona se bi a we ko cheat and as akwa bi ne ni ajia. Who suffers? When two elephants fight, who suffers? The grass.
Yeah.
This okonye na ebufu abonten na oba then sunsun no eba me so. Konya happiness and sunsun no ba me so. Otumi man inside shake 1,000 a. N'ani ama n'ani wo mpo me mama me 3,000. But n'ani agye na me de bufuo hyia na. Next time okokra ani gye no odu do na na no wagya to ho. On de bufuo ba be hyia me. Na so me de na ma prepare wo fi ni de hyia no. What happens? Nkwala no kwa na suffer.
Okay.
Nti no boundaries, rules, regulations, whatever. I mean, I'm respecting myself, respect yourself, let's respect our relationship or marriage.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
Okay.
Some catch says, me who say me couldn't pony girl to her. Sa gidi into kwan way no. Na me, I don't even know post me who ya diana me because me nkon krada.
Yeah.
I will use words. I don't mean say sebesa ye local ones no. I'll use intense words that 50 years to come crowd would dream one. They be might even paralyze you. Into no boundaries and all that, no, it doesn't work with me. But some people, which are partner for oh, we'll do this, we'll not. I mean, I wouldn't say or don't know what but in reality you can't do it.
Okay.
Why do you commit yourself like that? Me, if you know me, if you see that life is so simple for me. Because the tibia one day which are we in our co. We rule someone says in and one become.
Yeah.
So why do you set them?
Okay. So somebody said whilst she was in a relationship, she tried to go on dates with other men. And I felt she doing that is in a form of infidelity. Like it's like you are trying to steady two people at the same time. And then when the time comes for you to be with one person, you let the other you choose whoever you think is okay for you or feel comfortable with. When it goes the other ways, when men do that, how will we justify it as women? Because when men do that, we turn out to, especially when a man leaves a woman at the altar, or maybe they've planned marriage, you know this man is actually going to get married to me, but you don't know he's also studying another woman, but you the woman is also doing this. How will you justify this? Don't you think you are actually breaking somebody's heart in the process? You are traumatizing somebody's heart, traumatizing somebody in the process.
Talking of hearts, I then put this out with a comma. Your heart belongs to God.
I see.
Love with your mind or your brain. Leave that heart alone. Because that heart attack, heart arrest, whatever it is, we crack on. Can I say this?
Yes, you can. Feel free.
I don't even know if I am in love with my husband with my heart or in my heart. Because what do be sad with Wakuma? The slightest thing the person does, no, a coon. Into no make a dream, honey, a dream. If you come and dream, use your mind to love. And it's so Jawa. I had it. Sabi, some phone in a honey fever. See, definitely be free, but in your heart, how do you bring the heart out to bring the pain out? Don't even don't love somebody with your heart.
Time heals.
I
Time
see.
heals, because if you
And two other.
I believe 80 to 90% of humans have actually gone through heartbreaks, but nobody dies because of a heartbreak.
Abadam for no case some dem your madwene yen ntem abadam no mo de o makoma. To me the abadam ne other it related issues when it comes to heart na e dey mean bi o.
I see.
Akoma me yak to baby na me de bibi fo flashim na me de we no edo. Because if you love with your heart, you can't think for yourself.
Okay.
You can't decide. And when you can actually make a 50-50 or 40-60. But I dreaming more and change common. Because when the heart decides, it's difficult to undecided. Into the far. I dream and say your mom I dream God could have given us Akuma alone without Nyansa.
Okay.
But Akuma switch a show. Now draining what I say. That means we come from 1 to 2 to use way first and so when you think you are cool with it, then you drop it here.
Okay.
Then you seal it.
Okay.
Into bed drop hano,
I want to ask this last question because our
Okay.
time is almost up. What advice, as a married woman, will you give to partners out there that experience cheating in their relationship and how they can rebuild trust after this infidelity situations that happen?
My dear, just love yourself
Okay.
and like your partner. That's what I would say. Love yourself, like your
Like your
partner.
partner. Love yourself and like your
Your partner.
partner.
We're trying to short.
Thank you so much for coming. Today I've learned a lot.
Same
Like
here.
me, I'm a lover girl. But today you've made me understand so many things. And I am going to use my brains now. So she said, love yourself and like your partner. As we are wrapping up, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Tete with Myles and subscribe, comment, and share on our YouTube channel at Tete with Myles. Also, for sponsorship, contact 050-431-3149. 050-431-3149. And that is a wrap. And see you same time next week. Don't forget to comment because your ideas are so welcome on board. Bye.
Leham.